for you personally, extending and then getting the big win in the derby?
Yeah, it was. Personally, it was a good week, but in the end, it was all about what happened tonight. I'm really pleased. Really, the effort was there. A lot of stuff has happened behind the scenes this week, injuries and so on, and two boys making their debut. So, outstanding club effort.
Back-to-back weeks knocking off top teams. Did you feel that these things are finally coming for you, and you've been in the hunt so much this year?
Yeah, I've got a good football team. I've been saying it for a while. They're committed, they compete hard, and when we get it right, we can beat the top team. So, yeah, I've said it many times. We'd like a little bit, 2 or 3 players, really classy players, maybe Origin standard, but that's the next phase of what happens at the Dragons. We're not going to drop the ball on what's happening now either. So, I'm really happy for the boys because they haven't dropped their standards whatsoever, especially over the last month or two where they could be looking, can we make it, can we not make it? And there's no sign whatsoever of lack of preparation for their games.
Do you feel like a few things are going against you in the game itself?
Wow. That's all I can say. I'll have a busy day on Monday because it's just making it so hard for us, I'm really disappointed. I won't say any more on it. It's just really disappointed with a lot of decisions tonight.
Do you think it was a penalty try though?
I'll have to look at it closer. Like in the box, we only had Eagle Cam, but there's been plenty of them this year. So the bunker rule it's a penalty try, and then the referee on the field ruled no try. There was a lot of other ones as well, Lara, that I was really frustrated with, and Damien was frustrated with. There was a strip there that Damien was involved in on the 40-metre line, and then there's another one involved, down further as they're coming off their try line. 2 big decisions. You just can't get them.
Cookie, that penalty try decision, I think it's been 2 in a few days now. As a player, are you comfortable? Do you know what that rule is?
Well, no, not really. I just thought Luch was allowed to, just like if any fullback sees the ball going dead, sort of shadow it, heading back that way. His eyes are always on the ball, so I feel like he's got every right to do that. He's got no idea behind him who's coming or where.
Ball in the air is different.
So that's what I'm talking about. And the Sloane one. And how disappointing is it for Flano? Because it's a terrific tackle by Terrell, but we're talking about now the controversy, not the actual play.
Yeah. The Luch one frustrates me because I played the game and been involved in the game for most of my life, and you're allowed to run back to the ball on the ground. You can get in front of it. You see when blokes are waiting for it to go over the dead ball line, they get in front of it and put their arms out and block you from getting anywhere near the ball. So, wait a second. Are we changing the rules now?
You spoke about the effort, Flano. Just you skip it. I think he unselfishly sets up the try, but then that play right at the death as well. I think when Mortal was going to left corner, the scramble to put him to touch, just how big was Gutho today?
Him and Damien, they've been doing it all year. Damien had to go to the centres today for 40 minutes against a fair centre. Had to defend out there, make some really good defensive decisions, and then Gutho was everywhere, especially defensively when we need him. We know he's not as flashy and fast as he used to be, but he's still getting his job done.
How is Moses?
Our medical staff just thought it was a little bit too loose to put him back out there and do more damage. Moses seems to think it's very similar to what he did last year, maybe a week or 2. It's a medial, but hopefully it's not too bad. But we're at the bare bottom at the moment with injuries. Lose 2 during the week, but the boys that come in just find a way to get it done, which I'm really proud of.
I was going to say, you've probably found out today that you can rely on Hayden Buchanan coming in. What did you make of his debut?
Yeah, it was great. Defended well. He'll learn from tonight, and at the back end, I think he was looking at the clock on the to see when he could get off, because the last 6 or 7 minutes he was really gassed, but did a really good job. And Jacob Allengar, who is going to be a player, so could get him 20 minutes tonight. 19 years old, like 19 or 20 years old. It's pretty good.
Your 2 years here, mate. The club's had some good wins. The win in Melbourne. Where would you rate this win, especially considering how many players you guys had out, and defensively, Cronulla did score in the second half?
Yeah, it's a bit close to just finishing the game. I'm just really proud of the effort the club put in. And as I said, there's a bit of adversity there. There's a bit of adversity before the game, a bit of adversity during the game, and we just handled it. So, it gives me great confidence in what we're building. About the players that I've got this year, next year, that we're going to be in a good place.
There's still a chance you guys could make the finals if you win every game. Is this something you're still believing in?
My word. Yep.
Just from the playing perspective, Cookie, like to have your coach locked in, to have the young guys coming through knowing they can get the job done, and having knocked off two of the top teams in the past week or so, are you confident you're seeing what can happen long term with this club?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what most excited me back, early last year when I made the decision to come down here. I saw the young kids coming through and now being at the club as well. As soon as I got there, I just saw the potential of how good they are coming through the system. And we've been building throughout the year, a couple of close losses, but I think everyone can see our attitude and how well we compete on the field's been really good. So we're moving in the right direction. All we can do now is go week to week. If we make the finals, we make the finals. And if not, we've built a really good platform moving forward.
Yeah, Hamish Stewart. I don't think he definitely hasn't played edge back row in NRL. Played 80 minutes today, made 40 something tackles. He's 20 years old, so fair effort.